Today on the channel, it's a Kyle with Mario and Luigi from the brand new Super Mario Brothers movie from Jakks Pacific.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Super Mario Brothers unboxing and review. I think this is the first time we've ever done this here on the channel, but today we've got Mario, we've got Luigi from the brand new Super Mario Brothers movie. But remember, for all your Super Mario Brothers needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything $59 and more, it does ship free. We got to get a deal out there, and of course we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews here on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We'll do some comparisons at the end, and we'll see where it goes from there. But the Super Mario movie just around the corner. Gotta be honest, I haven't even seen the preview to the movie yet. I know a lot of people were talking about it, and that's usually what happens when previews drop. But of course, Mario and Luigi, two longtime favorites of mine. I was a little kid when I first heard about Super Mario Brothers, and I'm sure a lot of you guys were kind of the same way. But I think the Nintendo came out when I was about 5 years old, maybe late 4s, I don't know, something like that. But I remember when the Mario Brothers came out on regular Nintendo, that was the first time I'd heard of them, and they were all the rage. And of course, I was of the generation, I played the Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario Brothers Land, wasn't that the Super Nintendo one? That's probably my all-time favorite one. Then after that, I dropped off until the GameCube and Luigi's Mansion. Oh, Luigi, my all-time favorite between the brothers. I always liked the Dark Horse. I liked the George Harrison, no pun intended. I like the Mike Nesmith of the world. I liked some of the deeper band members, and that's kind of how Luigi felt to me. So I always liked Luigi a little bit more than Mario. Luigi be my go-to guy, and I always loved him getting his own mansion game, hunting ghosts, things like that. What could go wrong? But quite the game there on GameCube, and that was about when my gaming did end. But Mario, a big part of a lot of our childhoods there, and I think there's going to be a lot of nostalgia with the movie. A lot of people my age taking their kids, seeing what all the fuss is about with Mario and Luigi. So it makes a lot of sense. And Mario and Luigi had a lot of figures over the years. I've seen them out there on pegs at retail. Never quite dabbled in them, just not enough to pull the trigger. But then, if you guys going to your local Walmart stores right now, and even your Targets too, there's end cap displays, there's displays of these guys. And for 20 bucks, I'm just looking at it, I'm like, you know what? I have a little bit of a miscellaneous shelf going. It's got the Ren and Stimpy, it's got Count Chocula and Frankenberry. Alf is still there over there. So I was like, these guys might fit good on a miscellaneous shelf with me. I want to see what all the fuss is about. And honestly, these figures looked a lot better in hand, in person, than the promotional images that we'd seen for a while out there. So I really did like the looks of these. Now, Toad and Princess and Bowser are also around. I don't think I'm going down that road, especially that Bowser. While it looks cool, it is a big figure. It's a real estate killer, that is for sure. And I think Mario Luigi was just enough for me. That's the only representation I need. I'm not sure if I'll see this movie. I guess it depends if my daughters really want to go, but they haven't said a word about it, so my guess is probably not, but we'll see what happens. But let's dive in. Let's start it off, and I guess we'll start with Mario first, because it is kind of based after him, of course. And I love the Super Mario Brothers Super Show as a little kid. Old Captain Lou Albano getting his second career as playing Mario. What a time to be alive that was back in the day. But there it is. There's old Mario looking good, looking only like a Mario could look if he was on an action figure box. You get that classic kind of Mario lettering and coloring. Looks really good. Big bubble window there. He's got a plunger because Mario, like a lot of us, have a day job. And Mario's got to unplug some toilets from time to time. That's just what he does. It pays the bills. Rent's not cheap these days. But you got the big Mario figure in there looking really nice. It doesn't really say a whole lot. Anything else? Nintendo plus Illumination equals the Super Mario Brothers movie. And then we got that classic Jakks logo, all bringing us back. We've talked a lot of Jakks over the years on this channel. There's old Mario, little glamour shot on the side, Super Mario Brothers. Like the side over here, very good, looking really cool there. And the back of the package, another glamour shot of Mario and a little bit of instructions, a little bit of blurbage. Let's see what it says about our old friend Mario on the back of the package. Realistic eyes, premium details, 16 points of articulation. How about that? And that is one thing you really do notice when you see these figures in hand that I don't think the promotional pictures do justice is the eyes on these figures. Look very nice. So that's one thing I noticed right off the bat. But let's get old Mario out of the package. Let's see what fuss is all about. Is there fuss? I'm not exactly sure. We got some toad heads, we got some stars, we got the old question mark boxes back there. A nice little background action. I like what I see there. Up high, see you later, goodbye. And we got old Mario in the plastic prison and his plunger of doom. He'll unplug anybody's toilet, and there's never a challenge he's turned down. There it is, but looking good. And this plunger is really nice because, once again, we say it in a lot of videos, this could very easily be reused in multiple formats. You can put this with your Marvel Legends, you can put it with your Ninja Turtles, your wrestling, whatever you want to do. You want to make a TL Hopper custom wrestling figure? Well, there you go. You got this. You want to put it with Dusty Rhodes? You can put it with him. So, a lot of reuse out of there. Oh, let me get Mario out of the package. Come on, Mario. Hop on out. Oh, there we go. See you later. Goodbye. We got Mario out of the package here. And let's look at this plunger first. Like I said, just a regular plunger. Pretty easy on the plastic here. A lot of mobility right there. A little harder down at the bottom. No real cupping inside, but it gets the job done. You know exactly what this is. It is a plunger. So Mario plunging his way across our hearts is what he's doing here. Now we got Mario out of the package here, and it's familiar Mario. There's no doubt who this is out of the package. You don't need a box to tell you who this is. First thing, it has a little bit more weight than I thought it would, which isn't a bad thing. This is a nice heft to it, a nice representation of Mario, a good feel to it right here is what we have. Of course, very familiar Mario outfit. He's got those white gloves because you're plunging toilets, you probably should wear some gloves of some kind. He's got the red shirt underneath the blue overalls. Overalls. Of course, living in the Midwest, we see a lot of old farmers in their overalls. Just an interesting dynamic. And it's weird, like some farmers, they never wash their overalls. You see them walking into the old Home Depot or the Lowe's or the Menards or whatever, and there they are. It's just caked in dirt, caked in mud. And it's funny, I always think of it like that guy probably doesn't even have underwear under. He's just got overalls. That's it. And maybe a wife beater or maybe just a shirt. Or if you're lucky, maybe he won't have a shirt at all, just overalls. And we've seen it all here in the Midwest. If you live here, you probably have, especially out in the country. It gets a little looser out there, but very interesting looking Mario. Looks just like him. Love the gold on the buttons there. Really does pop. Makes the color break up a little bit. Looking really, really good. Got his brown shoes looking really nice. Got a nice base on him. No holes in the bottom, so he's not going to fit on any stands, but he looks like a guy that'll stand okay on his own. I love the extra attention to detail in these figures, too, putting tread on the feet. That looks really good on the shoes, so I'm here for that as well. He's got the big old head. The hat is not removable. Of course, you got the M on the hat. Quite the hat there. I mean, it's an interesting one. I need to get a hat that just has a K on it. People are like, what's that K stand for? Well, it stands for Kyle. What else would it stand for? Kangaroo. Who knows? But looking really good with the old M on the hat. It's on brand for old Mario. And like I said, those eyes, they look really, really nice. It's got like a little bit of a plastic piece, and then the color behind it gives it a little bit more depth, gives it a little look. Of course, the blue looks really, really nice. Then he's got a push broom you could set your watch to. This is a guy I would not turn down a meatball from any day of the week. He looks very, very nice. You got the ears over there. Good skin tone color. Just a lot to like. This is Mario. Perfect representation. It's not too small of a figure, not too big of a figure. It's just right is what this feels like. Just the right size and perfect for a miscellaneous shelf. And I think a lot of collectors will pick these up for a miscellaneous shelf. Of course, you'll have the kids that'll want these as well. But I just think it is a perfect representation because, let's be honest, if you're in my age bracket, or really any age bracket at this point, Mario is part of your life somewhere along the way. That's for sure. So I think there's a good representation for a lot of people for a Mario, and especially a Luigi as well, because he's my favorite. But looking good. But let's walk through the articulation. Head goes all the way around if you need to. No real up and down, but side to side, you get everything you could ever want. Arm's going to go all the way around, up and down. Very nice feeling joints on this guy. Single jointed elbow, hands back and forth. Got all that going on. You do got waist articulation. No ab crunch, anything like that. He can do those big old Mario splits. You never know when you might have to jump over Bowser or a Koopa or who knows, who knows. Then you do got a thigh cut on Mario. Single jointed knee looking really, really nice. And then you got articulation back and forth, side to side on the old feet there. So very, very nice. Could it use more accessories? Maybe. I could see people saying maybe give me an extra hand or two. But for what this is and what this represents, I'm okay with it. I got Mario. I got his plunger. We're off to the races. We're going to eat a good Italian meal. We're going to unplug some toilets, and we're going to take on Bowser. That's what we're going to do. But Mario looking good. Worth the $20. I don't see anybody that can fight against the $20 price point on something like this. Looks really, really nice. So there's Mario. Now we're going to turn our attention over to Luigi. And like I said, my favorite Luigi. A little bit bigger, a little bit skinnier than Mario, of course, but he always had that good jumping ability, especially Super Mario Bros. 2. He was really my favorite in that game. I really liked him there. And it looks like he's got a flashlight with him. I guess he's hunting for ghosts in Luigi's mansion. Same packaging we saw with Mario. It's unfortunate Luigi couldn't get a little spotlight. Just a little spotlight, Mario. Put Luigi right here. Same logo, all that kind of stuff. Luigi on the side. There's old Luigi and his flashlight looking really good. There's Luigi on the side. And I forget who played Luigi in the Super Mario Brothers Super Show with Captain Lou. That guy was a good actor. He was very underrated. He didn't have the appeal of Captain Lou, but he was a good straight man to Mario's zaniness, I always thought. One of the best. Not since Abbott and Costello we've seen a better duo, I don't think. But there's a little glamour shot. We got a little blurb. Let's see what it says. Probably similar to Mario here. He's got realistic eyes. Oh, you could just lose your eyes in there. You can just look at him and just gaze upon the sunset that is Luigi's eyes. Premium details and 16 points of articulation. 2023. Made in China. Oh, China. Beautiful this time of year. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't been. There it is. See you later, Luigi. There it goes. In plastic prison for Luigi. No twist ties. Nothing like that going on. I'm here for that. Got the big old flashlight here. We all got one of these flashlights under our kitchen sink. We all have one. In yellow or red, most likely. Pull Luigi out here. Oh, come on, Luigi. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. Now, as I go through this here, I'm starting to think, okay, do I need Princess and Toad? Do I need Bowser? Still thinking no. However, once the movie's done, once all the fuss is settled, once the dust has settled, who knows? Maybe they'll go on clearance down to $10, $9, something like that. That might be a buyer's market at that time. I guess we'll play the long game. We'll stay tuned on that. But as of right now, I'm good with these two. Do got the flashlight here, and just like the plunger, I could see using this flashlight. You could use this with different toy lines if you really wanted to. It's a nice flashlight here. Got the big front and black, got the yellow. Is it Black & Decker? Maybe. You got the red switch on the top. A little bit of weight to it as well. Just a good accessory here for Luigi. Now we're going to break down old Luigi here. Luigi looking good. Oh, man, he looks like a young Raleigh Fingers is what he looks like to me. He looks like Raleigh Fingers retired from the A's, said, you know what, got to start my second career. I'm going to be Luigi. And that's what it kind of looks like here. So a little bit of Raleigh Fingers feel going on. Always love the green color on Luigi against the red. I like that they weren't the same colors. Of course, green, one of my favorite colors, because Luigi, big Oakland A's fan, as we do know. But the L on his hat, because it's Luigi. What else would it stand for? Linguini? No, it's Luigi. But nice green hat there. Got a longer, taller head, longer torso than Mario, of course. The difference is very similar, but very different at the same time. Instead of the red undershirt, we got the nice green undershirt. We got the farmer overalls, though. They love the old Carhartt, I think is what it is. Got the gold buttons on the front. Got the white gloves. Oh, yes. They really take craftsmanship in their work. They got the clean white gloves going on. Good for them. And then you got the same brown shoes as well. So a lot on brand here. Now Luigi here, he's got a little bit of sideburns peeking down. A push broom you can set your watch to, like I said, like a young Raleigh Fingers. Same eye concept we saw with Mario, which I really do like. Articulation going to be the exact same. Arms all the way around, single jointed elbows, hands back and forth, waist articulation. Big old Luigi splits, he can do that. And then you do got, of course, the side to side of the thighs, and then the double or single jointed knees, I should say, and then back and forth and all over at the feet. But good figures, very short and stout, but good articulation, good movement out of these. I like the way these look. I definitely do not regret my purchase here. These are a lot better than I expected them to be. I would say I didn't have high hopes for them. Seeing the pictures, I said, oh, cool, it's Mario Luigi. It is what it is. I thought it was what it was. That's what I thought with the renders. Then you see them in the store. I'm like, wow, those look pretty good. Those look way better than I expected. Then I get them here at the table, get them out of the package, and they blow me away. So that's a good transition between the stages of an action figure. Have no problems with this. Gonna fit perfect on my miscellaneous shelf, old Mario Luigi. A little comparison for some miscellaneous guys, I guess we'll call it. I got old Frankenberry here, one of the best figures of 2022 from Jada Toys. Strongly recommend picking this one up. Get Count Chocula as well. Very cool figures. I think they're probably in stock on Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Looking really nice there. Of course, you got Ren and Stimpy. We unboxed these guys not too long ago. Really love these Ren and Stimpy ones. Maybe a hair big. That would be my only real regret here. But much like Mario Luigi, a little one-and-done collection. Absolutely do like that from Super 7. Super 7, people give them grief a lot. It's undeserving. You can't keep everybody happy all the time. Yes, they have their faults, but sometimes they really kill it. Stuff like this, I really do love that Ren and Stimpy. And then, of course, we got to go back to Jakks because these are Jakks figures. Let's go to Jakks Classic Superstar. Let's go to Captain Lou Albano, huh? How about that? Jakks in the Captain Lou business, be it Mario, be it Captain Lou Albano, whatever you need. We got Captain Lou Albano, Mario in a former lifetime, as we do know. But not not a bad day at the office here. Really do like this Mario Luigi a lot more than I thought I would. Nice little ancillary collection. We all have some of those in our collection. You guys sound off. What is your ancillary collection? And tell me, you picking up Mario? You picking up Luigi? What are your thoughts here? And like I said, better than expected. I can't complain about this at all, especially at the price point. But you guys sound off in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to follow along on social media. SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. And early access to videos like this, hit up the old Patreon, your best way to support the channel. And you can also support the channel over at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. So for Mario and Luigi, it's a me, it's a Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.